Hello everyone, I am Dr. Eric Morrison. This is 7 Under 3, and I'll be covering trading education using the TC2000 and TradingView platforms. Hello, this is the FOREX Week in Review with the 28 majors and minors and 5 exotic pairs. I'm going to go ahead and get started with the most conservative fades on the weekly perspective, utilizing the commitment of traders and positioning. So to start off with the Euro Aussie dollar, it was the first one for the short for the week. And as we look here, we have a loss of $62. Next conservative one was the Euro Swiss franc on the weekly, crowded long, and a nice overall gain of $1,629. Next was the Euro New Zealand dollar, nice $157 gain on the weekly, crowded long. British pound Aussie dollar was a loss of 113. Now you see a color-coded change here from crowded long to mixed in terms of the commitment of traders. That's for the current week. So when the report comes out on Friday, all of these tables change to reflect next week's positioning. So all of the ones that are flagged here were flagged red for strong sell positioning, and the ones that flag green are strong buy positioning from last week. British pound Canadian dollar, same thing. Overall loss, $155 for the week. British pound Swiss franc, nice overall gain, $1,868, one standard lot. British pound New Zealand dollar, nice overall gain on this conservative trade, $121. Still crowd long for next week too as well. New Zealand Swiss franc, nice overall trade, profit for the week, $855. For our buy positioning and crowded short, we had the Swiss franc, South African rand. Now I did get out up here at the Z3. However, for process discipline, overall profit for the week was $432. Gains for the week for the 28 majors minors was $4,300, and gains for the week for the exotics was $432. Grand total of $4,700, one standard lot. And based on your portfolio and your risk tolerance, I risk 1% per trade for my entire portfolio. Now those were the most conservative trades. If you were to go ahead and trade on the weekly macro perspective, the strong sell position, regardless of any direction the previous week's candle was going, it would have given you a $51 loss on Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar. Aussie dollar, Japanese yen, it would have given you a $561 gain. Euro, Canadian dollar, $85 loss. Euro, Japanese yen, $825 gain. Euro, US, $228 loss. British pound, Japanese yen, $911 gain, which would have given you, for the 28 majors and minors, additional $1,900 for the week in profit. Exotics would have given you additional $1,154 for the Euro South African Rand. For the British South African Rand, you're looking at $1,256. And for the US dollar Mexican peso, you were looked at a $28 loss, which giving you, for the exotics, $2,383 additional profit, for a grand total of just trading everything in terms of strong positioning for the week, additional $4,356 a night profit. Now the week sells, if you included those too as well, in terms of weekly positioning, Canadian dollar, Japanese yen, giving you the $652 gain. US dollar, Swiss franc would have given you a $1,700 gain, and the British pound would give you about a $39 scratch. Overall gains for the week sell position, there were no week buy positions. Gains were $2,400 additional profit. No drawdown days when you're trading the weekly macro perspective, all for a grand total $11,450 for the week profit. No drawdown in terms of the week. Something with the dollar that we do need to take into consideration here is that whenever the dollar declines or rises, all the rest of the currencies are affected. So for the week, the US dollar was down, and as you can see here, all of the other currencies were up, more specifically the Swiss franc. So looking at next week, we have Euro Aussie dollar, Euro Canadian dollar, Euro Swiss franc, Euro Japanese yen, Euro New Zealand dollar, Euro US dollar, Euro South African rand, British pound Swiss franc, British pound Japanese yen, British pound New Zealand dollar, British pound US dollar, and British pound South African rand for strong sell positioning for the week. US dollar Mexican peso is still a strong buy positioning for the week. Those are your conservative trades. Week sell position is going to be highlighted in orange. Change the color code because I was getting pink mixed up with red. Aussie dollar, Japanese yen, Canadian dollar, Japanese yen, euro, British pound, and US dollar, Swiss franc. One thing to note here is that the change in positioning may affect price. At least a 3% or above or a negative 3% or below may start to affect price in overall positioning. Here the commercials went 5% less short to start hedging this particular downtrend. We'll see if it stops and starts to consolidate here at this level. We have two week buy positioning for the week, and that's Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar, which was red before, and now commercials are going more long and less short, and large speculators are going more short in this case by 4% each. Swiss franc, South African rand, which was a strong buy last week, is now weaker. And as we can see here with this overall shooting star here, this in terms of positioning has significantly went down from its overall high. However, we are still in a very strong up move. This weakness in commercials of negative 4% and large speculators increase of 5% is something to take notice as far as price movement. All the purples are still mixed. We won't be focused on those as far as the weekly trades. Well, folks, that's all I have for the Forex Week in Review. We're currently conducting a basic and advanced course, an operations course. If you're interested in programming in both PineScript or Python and auto trading, click on the links below. And there is also a positioning link where you can learn positioning from Crowded Market Report. And remember, ruthless risk management. Have a great weekend, everybody, and Happy New Year. Well, if you like this video, hit the like rumble button below and the subscribe button. And if you want more information, click the course information links below. On the TradingView link and on TC2000, I have an affiliate link. If you open up a TC2000 account, you will receive a $25 discount using that link. Thank you for your time.